There's a village hidden deep within the woods, where gnomes live under the blessings of the goddess and angels. Their harvests were abundant and their resources endless. Day by day they thrived in harmony, believing peace would never fade. But one day, dark clouds loomed above their village. Rain began to fall. The gentle rain turned into a raging storm in the blink of an eye. Floodwaters rose, the gnomes scattered in all directions. As panic spread throughout the village, amid the chaos, a gnome was swept away by the flood. In a distance, a tree stump stands against the current. He found hope. We changed narrative tense from past to present. Within the hollow trunk of the tree, soaked and shivering, he found shelter. And there in the darkness, he rested. And we're back to past tense. Okay. The soft whisper woke him up into the warm sunlight. The storm had passed. Before him sat a mysterious glowing miracle. It called to him. In that moment, he felt it. Hope. A chance to reunite. And so he made a vow. To rebuild the sanctuary he once knew and reclaim the blessings of the goddess. Got a typographical error over here. 2Ds. But that's okay. Greetings, everyone. I am apparently the Mayor Snek. Welcome to the official demo of Little Tree Kingdom. Since this is still a demo, you may encounter some bugs or gameplay imbalances along the way. Additionally, localization for various languages is still being refined. You may encounter some grammatical or phrasing inconsistencies, which, yes, we did. We're continuously working to improve the game, and any feedback from you would mean a lot to us. I was actually asked by the dev team to take a crack at this, and it looked super cute and charming, so I absolutely I'm very excited for this. Let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and start. All right. Okay, this looks promising. Hi there. Ah, you survived. Thank the goddess. I thought I was the only one. Hello? Anyone still alive? Please answer me. Did you hear that? I heard a familiar voice. Come on, let's go find out where that's coming from. Use WASD to move around. What's up with the giant guy here? What's up with that? Are we not going to talk about that? To get a better view, if you look further, use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, let's give that a try. There's like some random faces lying around here, and I'm just going to say it freaks me out a little. Are you underground? Are you hiding underground, old man? Wait, are you, like, really small, so I have to zoom in to see you, maybe? Oh my goddess, are you guys okay? It's Redwood, we're so lucky we found each other. Friends, what did you find here there, little one? I think it's the Angel Scroll. It looks like it's trying to tell us about the key to create a kingdom. Never seen that before. I thought being a good mayor was enough. How about we learn to build the base of a kingdom with whatever I have left, yeah? And Francisco, can you help us by diving deep into that Angel Scroll? Yes, sir. I'll be in the trunk if you need me. All right, what are we waiting for? Let's begin our lesson. The basic foundations of a kingdom come from a strong tree. Let's create the base of this tree first. Okay. Choose one of these organs. I guess I never thought about a stem or a root as an organ, but I guess we need a root, right? This is the grow card where you can grow your tree. Each card has its usage that shows how many times it can be used. After it reaches 0, the card will be banished from the deck. Alright, fair enough. Each card costs fate. The fate you have will reset each day. Okay. And then I pick which node to put it on? Yeah. No. Alright. That looks good. Looking good. And now let's add the other organ. Stem. Alright. Let's... this way? Let's look at the start. Great. Now you know the elements of the card and how to grow the stem and root. Good job, kid, but I think we can add leaves and flowers to make it look more alive. Okay, that sounds good. A fresh sight. These cards will make the tree feel more alive. Click on one of these cards. So we have flower, can only be placed on a stem, can only be placed on a stem. So I get either plus smiley face, which I'm assuming is happiness, and leaves. Probably some kind of resource, so I'm going to play this one. Phantom cards have a position where they can be placed. Of course, this one goes on the stem. You wouldn't try to grow it at the bottom, right? Now you see this icon often. This is welfare, our kingdom's well-being. This will surely help our kingdom thriving. Okay, let's put it here. Look, our very first welfare. How exciting. Welfare helps us see how well our kingdom has grown. Let's use the other card. I don't have enough fate for that. Do I get this as a... Oops, almost forgot. You've already run out of fate for today. Here, I'll give you mine. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I do get both. Yeah, let's put it there next to the leaves. Let's say you add decorations to the tree and have your first welfare. Not bad. Now, this is what I call a tree. I guess we can wrap today's lesson. Let's take a rest and continue tomorrow. Click the Next Day button on the bottom right to move to the next day. That makes sense. Look, the rain's going to fall today. The rain has revealed tiles hidden beneath the ground. This is perfect for our next lesson. Okay. Mineral extractor. Let's try this card. Okay. +1 welfare for each absorbed tile near it. Okay, that sounds promising. This building's an extractor building. It absorbs tiles underground and gives you welfare. So does it permanently remove them? Looks like this is the most profitable place to put it. Mineral extractor is one of the buildings that can absorb tiles. That building sure gave us more benefits from underground. Well, I think we can agree that not everyone will live inside the trunk, right? Let's add a house. Oh, this population and defense? There's a resource called population. Give it a try. Alright. Up in the branch? Sure, why not? Let's put it right here. Wow, more gnomes are coming. Center Kingdom will be filled with gnomes. The horror. And every time you have enough population, you'll be able to gain more fate each day. We need more populations from buildings like this to help us increase our fate. After all that effort, our kingdom points climb so fast, we're halfway through already. Okay. Do I not get any more cards today? Okay. That looks bad. That looks really bad. Seriously, one night of rest and we already have trouble knocking on our door. Don't worry, I've got just the cards for situations like this. Let's eliminate that Phantom Ling right away using this card. Alright? Damage enemies in range, +1 damage for every 2 archer huts. This card's an effect card, but also helps battles. Use this card to attack the enemy directly. Sure, why not? Amazing, you learn to defeat the enemy with your own little hands. But we need to be aware of more enemies. We can build this battle building for extra protection. Damages enemies in range. That seems good. I kind of regret not putting this one on the exterior, but I guess a central defense is good to have. What is with that guy? Each enemy that attacks reaches its range will be attacked by this building. Having a battle building will help keep our kingdom safe. Wow, you just leveled up your kingdom in just 3 days. I'm starting to see a bright future in your eyes. Alright. 3 days have passed. I hope I prepared you enough to face the challenge of creating a kingdom. You put a stick on a tree and then built a house and killed one monster. Clearly you're king material here. This isn't just a goal, it's a dream. The thing that drives mayors to create a kingdom is their strong desire to fulfill the deepest dream in their heart. But a dream has its limit, and now I will give you 3 days to complete this small task. Now you know how it will go. It's time for you to explore these cards on your own. Okay, that's fair. Alright, one more thing. If you have an extra fate remaining or left, same thing, you can use the reroll button to draw more cards into your hand. Alright, fair enough. So I need 1 more house, 2 more essence, and 2 prosperity, and 1 more population. So, random titles. Okay. So I see where the strategy is going to come into play here. Each flower and leaf in range. Oh, this is a zero-cost card, so there's literally no reason not to play it. So, I think here? That seemed good. I mean, I'll work on that, but... How are we doing? Oh, we can build a house underground. I guess we're gnomes. I guess we don't mind that much. Excellent. That's a great start. Upgrade a house building. Upgrade happiness. Blossom Carnival. Like that? Okay, I guess that's a resource generator. I don't like that we lose prosperity from this, but it will get us more population. Alright, we're doing it. I'm sure I can split the difference. Ah, I'm right, I did get more fate. Excellent, that's what that lower number means. It's not a population cap. That's it for today. Discard pile. They'll be returned to the deck later. Okay, fair enough. So, I'm not seeing any monsters or anything, so I think we're safe. Add stone, add water. Random welfare for each pollinated flower in range. Water reservoir. Placed beside a small tree. I mean, we need water, right? Great. Okay. Now we just need one more essence. Emergency. No fruit of it. Okay. Random welfare for each pollinated flower. How do I tell if it's pollinated or not? Doesn't feel like any of these are particularly useful. I'm going to try re-rolling. I mean, that doesn't give me a whole lot to work with energy-wise, but maybe I can do something. Okay, good. These are kind of the ones I was hoping to see again. Let's grow out a stick this way. Good, good. This is going to give me some more potential. What's this? Oh, that's the prerequisite. Heart of Kingdom breaks whenever welfare drops below 0. Okay. So it's a little bit of a balancing act. But also, like, you have room to make errors. Pollination. Water reservoir. Random tiles. Stone tiles. I'm not getting a whole lot for... I have prosperity to the point where I'm okay. I'll try re-rolling from the deck. Cool. I really need more essence, though. Like, do we just lose if I can't figure this out right now? That'd be weirdly hardcore. Looks like such a big challenge for you, but don't worry, there's always a first time for everything. Let's take a break and I'll be right here when you're ready to practice again. Does that just wash out of the tutorial? You can get luck sacked in the tutorial. That's harsh. You have 20 days. Alright. Let's create your own kingdom. How do you plan your next kingdom? Each mayor carries a dream and a different set of starting cards. Choose what suits your roots and good luck. Johanna, be a harmonious kingdom, raised in a humble family, grew into a mediator who believes hardship was born from circumstance, not cruelty. Now as a mayor, seeks to eradicate poverty and guides the city with compassion, ensuring harmony and creating a kingdom for the better. So these are my goals. Seems really similar to the tutorial deck, which kind of makes sense. So what about you? When using Johanna to unlocking the full version. Okay, I'm playing as Johanna then. Wasn't expecting the little squeal. Alright. Hi Mary, meet again. Let me accompany you on this journey and give you some hints, if that's okay with you. But if you feel like you don't need these hints, you can always turn off this feature in the settings. Let's start our journey. I couldn't be more excited to create a great kingdom with you. This will be the quest to achieve that dream. Let's make sure we submit it before the day runs out. On the journey, you'll encounter some events and weather that could either give us benefits or losses, so you might want to keep an eye on that as well. This is the heart of the kingdom. As long as you don't break 3 hearts, you'll be able to continue the journey. Unless the tutorial luck sacks you, in which case you are just SOL. Tomorrow there will be a shop coming to our kingdom. If only we had more gems so we can buy more cards tomorrow. Alright? 17 should be enough, because I heard the trader doesn't typically offer discounts. Hope today's cards could give us a miracle. This is me we're talking about. Let's not get too carried away. Battle day, an enemy will appear. Alright. So the weather forecast matters. Good to know. Don't have a stem. Oh, okay. Maybe I can finagle this. Wow, you did it. It's a synergy. When one of our cards gives us extra benefits, it's called a synergy. Let's keep an eye on more synergies like this. Well, that makes sense. That's all my energy for today, though, so... Doo-doo-doo. Festivals right in the kingdom. This event is very beneficial for our kingdom. Pick one that will help our kingdom flourish. Very stem. We don't have any of these. None of these are any good to us. I guess. Ribbit, welcome to Rigbit's Richie's shop. Fine cards and packs are laid out just for you. Plan your purchase, then press the purchase button to buy. Want a fresh batch? Just give old Richie a restock and I'll spin the wagon around. Don't worry, you can hop back anytime today. I'm not going anywhere yet. Okay, so like all day today he'll be available. Basic pack. Did I get all these cards from this pack? Is that the idea? Happiness pack. A theme park. Do I get one random card from the pack, or do I just get everything in the pack? If that's the case, then the packs are, like, objectively the better choice. But if I'm only getting one card out of each, then it's essentially a gotcha, and I'm better hand-selecting them. Here, we'll try... Pack makes it sound like it's multiple cards. Divide these two. Choose up to 3. Okay, so that's how this works, huh? And this one. Alright, let's actually see if we can get things happening now. Whoa, okay. It's Y-shaped. I'm not against this, to be clear. That just means I'm getting more efficiency out of it. Choosing if you have a house, random tiles, random well for each pollinated flower. I'm gonna do like that. I'm not gonna get anything out of it, so there's no point in acting. A new prophecy has come. Its presence is making the scroll glow. I think this might bring fortune to the kingdom. The decision is in your hands, Mayor. We can accept or decline this offer. Can you hear it? The leaves murmur. They know of many who wander around. I can call lost populations and open the path for them to find you beneath this tree. Requirement, population, gems, prosperity, and safety. Sounds like you're setting me up for failure. I need more time to think. I don't have anything right now. Throwing me something that big of a gamble that early is a little mean, game. The mirror button's glowing. All the efforts, every card, every action, could this be a sign of your growth? Don't forget to check it to know what we've accomplished. Reconstruction. Found something new. This is the mayor skill. Every level, one section will unlock, and you can activate the mayor skill by exchanging the required items. Get essence when using a demolish card. Okay. So that gives me some options. Seems like that's a good plan. Then double up by doing this. That was less efficient than I thought. If I use the bright day, does that mean that the battle day changes? I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. Yeah. Mayor, Phantomling has been spotted near the border. When it strikes a building, your kingdom may suffer losses. Defeating it will grant rewards. Prepare your battle cards, because this means war. 4/4 speed, range, attack, bounty. What attack cards? That gives us a little more security, which is great. This card reaches its last use. Using this card, you won't see it in your deck anymore. No worries, you can always look for it again from anywhere. I don't have anything to defend myself with. Alright, I think that's the best I can do. Random tile, sure, why not? I guess that's great. prophecy has come. Winds whisper of unrest, a tremor looms unseen but near. Shall I raise my wand to shield your people with safety? Let me have another day to think on that. Now that I know I have a little bit of time, maybe I can do something about this. Your people have flourished. With more lives to guide, your connection to fate deepens. Now you gain more fate each day. Which is great, because that thing's coming in, and we're going to have a real problem on our hands if I don't. Heaven help us. The angels' miracles happen. They've helped us. This is a very profitable miracle. It costs all fate today. What? Oh, all cards cost -1 fate today. Well, then I definitely need to take advantage of this. Okay, that got us somewhere. Reroll. Just really desperately wants me to have a theme park. I don't know how to tell it. You know, now is not really the time. Am I choosing it? Can I get more security, maybe? I definitely see why this would be a very big deal. Yeah, you and me both, pal. %30 increased attack range for all battle. Johanna doesn't start with any battle cards, dude. I mean, I got a lot done that turn, but we're going to see how much good that does me ultimately. A new prophecy has come. The ground's really quiet, but still alive, you know. I can help. I'm really good at making essence. I don't know if I trust you. Plus, you're asking for gems which I don't have. Right, zoom out a little bit here. I would love to do something about that. It's just, it's really not easy to when you literally have no weapons. This is becoming worrisome. Good thing I have a theme park card. That's definitely going to help me. Good job, past me. Way to prepare for inevitability. Festival. State auctions. Diamonds for every house. Happiness for every fruit and flower. What is this? Prosperity for every root. I mean, I need gems, so it makes sense to try to get that for my goal. Oh, you were right there ready to pounce on that, weren't you, big guy? Yeah, how about we buy this? If building is attacked, damage enemy in range. Plus the security beside a spiky wall, we can double up on that. Damages enemies in range. Okay, that should finally give me some weapons. So I guess that means I have no choice but to immediately be forced into my hand. So, let's... I can get some stuff set up here. Can't put it in the tree, but I can do this. Okay. That thing gets a little closer. I think we'll have the opportunity to blow it away. From underground? Alright. Let's assess our situation. Carefully, thoughtfully, strategically. Put another one on the other side. That's not a bad idea. I know it makes them unhappy, but it's like, bro, it's for the common defense. I don't know what you're expecting out of me. Cannot get the archer tower in range, but I can do that. And he is closer than I care for. But I could probably turn this to my advantage with just a little finagling. It might damage that house, but I think at that point it's actually in range to be hit by the archer, so maybe we'll be okay. Oh, guys, I got lots of stones from my mine. Line up and I'll share them out. How lucky, hurry up. Let's line up. But -1 on the same day. Okay. Sure, let's put the amusement park, like, right here where it's safe, I guess. Why not? Yeah, you know, I can't say I fault you for that. The only upside is that the enemies here are very lethargic. Okay. Is now the time to be celebrating? Pillow fight. Yeah, I need some weapons, dude. Not even offering. What's in it? Water extracted berry tree. I probably need that if we're just being honest. Don't know why I thought I was going to get a reshuffle for free. That was dumb. Okay. That's it. Nope, I can't even fire twice because I'd have to cast Fate to pull it. Well, this is about to turn ugly in more than one way. Alright, good news. One problem solved, 1,000,000 to go. Good news, we have prerequisite happiness. Bad news is it destroyed the house that we needed for our qualification. So, yeah, this is unfortunate. Disaster has come. Good, I needed more bad news. The stars tremble, I think this is what the angels warned us about. Let's do our best to survive through this together. This hardship shall pass in 7 days. The fact that we're under siege? I don't fully understand what's happening right now. And yeah, that's it. That's literally all I can do today. Is this an earthquake? What should we do? Small shake, nothing will happen. 75% chance of an earthquake on the next day. Better to get the bad out of the way early, right? This is literally all I can do. They weren't joking about the roguelite designation. More rogue than light, but I mean, I don't really get how you're supposed to get cards with any regularity. And since that seems to be necessary to do anything, it feels like it's really super easy to get put into a paralysis position. And then you're just kind of out of luck for the rest of the run. Using a demolish card, which is not helpful. Even if I was able to fudge it with essence and happiness, like, I can't with gems and houses. I think I'm already in a game over condition. I mean, the one upside is that one on the left will be dealt with. The one underneath me, not so much. I literally just need weapons, and it's the one thing you're refusing to sell me right now. Alright, let's try to make the best of this. Okay, you're supposed to be attacking now. Put something in its way. Seriously. Alright, that's some good news at least. Aren't you supposed to be attacking? That was supposed to be your deal, right? With some blind luck, I might have some incredibly, inconceivably small chance of turning this around. But I would need to pull a house card and to get 7 more population with no resources available to me, so that's just not happening. The upside is I'm going to kill that one guy, I think. The Bee Queen is coming. I'm flying for a long while. Can I rest here? Sure. Okay, yeah, why not? I don't really get how these archery towers are supposed to work. They don't actually seem to do anything. I'm a little at a loss on that one. Did I just get double tapped for that? Nah, it doesn't matter. Let's lose with some dignity. All right. Okay, this is a really, really, really unforgiving game and a very cutesy exterior. Uh, it does not care if you have a decent deck or not. You just gotta figure it out. Unfortunately for me, I'm stupid and I'm quite terrible at these kinds of games, but I totally dig the idea. It reminds me a little bit of Dwarf Fortress in a way, but more focused on the building and the card play element. I don't really understand combat. Like, there is a security resource, but it doesn't seem to do anything. And, like, all your weapons are super, super, super weak, and every enemy will bulldoze you, basically. Your only advantage is that they're super slow, so, like, you maybe have time to get some, like, arrow rains in there, and maybe the towers finish them off. Like, this is probably a little too hardcore for someone as dumb as me to figure out. But it is super cool. I like the idea. I like the motif. I think the story is really clever and creative. It kind of reads like a, maybe not a Grimm's fairy tale, maybe closer to like an Aesop in a way. I don't know what the moral of the story. The moral of the story is like, get good, Skirb. I'm going to leave the link for the demo. You guys can try it for yourselves down there in the description. This has been the Hipster Snek, and thank you so much, Little Tree Kingdom, for reaching out to me, even though I was terrible at showcasing your game. I hope you still got some enjoyment out of my suffering. And I'll see all you guys later.